Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm Suzy Vance, and I'm here with Eric Williams, who works in the Special Events Department in Michigan City. He is the second in charge.
Second in charge.
That means you're always sweeping up after the first in charge, right?
Believe it or not, he sweeps up after me quite a bit.
He does.
He does, yeah. Typically, I'm the one that gets us in the mess, and he cleans us up. So it's a team effort for sure.
He's trying to train you for
Daddy
later.
is, yeah, definitely, for sure he is.
So, tell me, sort of, what you do.
So I work for Michigan City Special Events, a department for Michigan City, so I do work for the city. We take on several major events in Michigan City, events such as Oktoberfest, Singing Sand Sculpting Festival, Patriotic Parade, Kitty Parade, St. Patrick's Day Parade, just to name a few. Our department is responsible for everything from planning, executing, advertising, everything. So it's a two-person department, and we do everything from setting it up to cleaning it up. Yes.
Holy cats.
Yes.
Do you have anybody help you with the advertising?
No, not really. Terry Greetham, who is the director of special events, is pretty well versed. He's got an extensive background in professional racing, so he's pretty in the know of how to help get the word out. But really, with just the two of us, we do the best we can. We try to get on as much social media, radio, newspaper. We do our best, but again, with two people, it's hard to get into everything we can.
I know this might put you in an uncomfortable position, but which of those events is your favorite?
They're all special for different reasons, but if I had to pick one, I would probably go with the Singing Sand Sculpting Festival, only because I think it's so unique. You don't see many other communities, one that have a lakefront like we do, that would be able to put on something like this, but just the sculptures that they make are just so amazing. I mean, when you see it go from a mound of sand to the things that these artists create is really breathtaking.
So how did you ever come to Michigan City Special Events?
So I'm born and raised here. I've lived here my whole life. I've been interested, obviously, in our events for that reason. Initially, when I first got hired in with the city, I worked with the Parks and Recreation Department. Part of my job with them was the facility rentals, so helping with wedding rentals, all that type of stuff. And then assisting with the park events, which is if a third party wanted to go to Washington Park and do an event, I helped with that.
Or go to Kruger or wherever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then the city approved Terry to get an assistant, and Terry actually started working with the city the same week that I did. My initial position where I sat, I was actually in the receptionist seat for the suite that we were in. So every time Terry came in and out, I was the guy ringing him in. So we just kind of started building a relationship, and when he got a position, I was like, "Hey, Terry, you're the man. I want to come work for you." So interviewed, and and Terry let me know up front, it's going to be a competitive interview, so it's no guarantee, and interviewed, and Terry decided that I was the guy, and we've been making magic together ever since.
How long has that been?
This is my third year, so it was 2023, I believe, that I started. So it's been a lot of fun, and just we're growing, so we're excited.
You're growing? Are you adding more events?
I'm hoping to, yeah. We've added a couple more this year.
What did you add this year?
So this year we took on the Michigan City Juneteenth celebration. Was one of the ones that we added. We partnered with a lot of individuals throughout the community to get that one on, which was new to us. Again, we're a two-person team, so to be part of a committee throwing an event was a pleasant change. We partnered with Harbor Country Adventures to bring the MC Food and Music Festival. It's a revamped version of the old Michigan City Food Truck Festival, and that was on Memorial Day weekend. And we also had the pleasure of working with Michigan City native Braden Fisk on the Braden Fisk Family Fun Day.
Oh, what is that?
So Braden is an NFL player, born and raised here in Michigan City. We had been kind of trying to get him to come back to be the Grand Marshal for the Patriotic Parade, and we're telling Braden, the community wants to celebrate you, and Braden came right back and said, I want to celebrate the community. So with Braden and his team, we were able to bring bounce houses, free haircuts, backpack and school supply giveaways, all kinds of fun stuff to Ames Field. Braden just got to hang out with the kids, play some football, sign some autographs, and it was a great day.
That's fabulous. So you ever think you'd be doing this when you were a kid?
No, it's it's interesting because a lot of these events that we're doing now, I was at as a kid. So I remember being at the patriotic parade, and here I am, 30 years later. Now I'm helping put it on. So it's awesome to see kind of how that's gone tenfold. I've gone from being sitting on the street making memories with my family to putting the parade on and seeing other families make memories together. So it's
I suspect that having experienced those things yourself, you probably have a few ideas about what you wish had been happening, but you also know them really well.
Yeah, for sure. You get the idea of kind of the things that people around here want to see, and then the longer that I'm doing this, I'm kind of starting to see a little bit of the impact that I'm having of bringing these things to the event. Last year, for the Patriotic Parade, we had brought in Staley the bear, the Chicago Bears mascot. So just trying to bring in things that I know people that live in Michigan City want to see, and try and liven it up a little bit. Keep it different, but keep it traditional, freshen it up.
Any new ideas for coming up that we can know about?
None that I would like to tip. I want to keep them a surprise. It's a lot more fun for the we did our flyover this year, and it was an amazing flyover. They were World War II types of planes, and they went back and forth 5 or 6 times. We didn't say anything about it. We let it surprise everybody when these planes came by, and I think that built into the excitement and just the how cool the flyover was. So especially for something like a parade, keeping it a surprise and letting people kind of organically see it for the first time.
That's fabulous. Got any more surprises up your sleeve?
Got a couple. Got a
Good.
couple of things that we're hoping to do. Again, working for the city, everything is budget, it's money.
Right.
You got to get everything to align. But we've got some things that we're hoping to do. Maybe some things we're hoping to bring back. Maybe tip my hand a little bit there, but hoping to keep these events growing and adding more and making the ones that we have bigger.
That's fabulous. So, we all do what we love, and it sure sounds like you love what you do. Do you have any advice for somebody who might find themselves between a rock and a hard place, and they just don't know what to do, but they're not in love with what they're doing?
I would say take a chance. This is something for me. I never felt like I was the front of the guy, be the event type of person. This isn't something that I ever thought that I would do, and now I couldn't really imagine myself doing anything else. So I think if you just take a chance on pursuing something that you might not know if you like, you'll find out more about yourself and learn that maybe this is something you can do or that you do really want to do.
What is the first step that you took?
For me, it was just convincing myself that if I'm not happy where I am, something has to change. I mean, if you're going to continue to do the same thing, you're going to continue to get the same results. So for me, it was just kind of convincing myself that maybe stepping out of my comfort zone is what I need to do, and just getting myself comfortable in coming out of my comfort zone.
And what was the first step out of your comfort zone you took?
To be honest with you, applying for this job. Like I said, this isn't something that my concern when I took this position was, like I said, I've never been the front of the crowd type of person. I've always been the sit in the back, kind of a wallflower, I guess I would say.
The facilitator.
Yes, absolutely. So now doing this job, there's more being in front of the camera, being on the radio, interacting with people. So for me, it was just putting myself out there.
Well, we're so glad that you did.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And it really seems that the more people are willing to, take a little risk, put their toe in the water for something they love, even if it's volunteer, you never know where it will lead.
Absolutely. And on the topic of volunteer, that's another opportunity of something that I didn't know if I'd be interested in or not. Got involved with Nest Community Shelter and ended up on the board of directors there, and was very happy with the opportunity there. Can't say enough great things about Harry, Janelle, and Abby and everybody at Nest, their compassion for what they do, and it takes a special person to be involved with that. So just excited to be able to volunteer and support them in the way that I can.
Well, thank you for sharing. It's been wonderful.
Absolutely.
If somebody wants to reach you, where would they find you?
They would find me at Michigan City Hall. That's 100 East Michigan Boulevard, or you can give us a call, 219-873-1400. My extension is 2047. Always happy to have a conversation about these events.
Thank you very much.